Hey y'all, okay, so I'm just gonna do a quick video. I need to take my butt to bed. Okay. So, I just finished watching a video. I would try to remember to post it. Um, People were volunteering to sing on the street, you know. I mean, you could just volunteer and do your thing. So, this lady she lives in California and she's from French Polynesia. And honey, let me tell you something. Let me explain you something. That girl could sing her tail off. She could sing her tail off. She has a natural, clear, crystal clear sound. She's got natural vibrato. She is a natural. 1000% natural. And she sang Hopelessly Devoted. And that's not an easy song to sing. And she knocked it out the park. Knocked it out the park. I could not believe how amazing her voice is. You'll have to see the video. Oh my God. Wow. She sent chills through me. I ain't gonna lie. It was amazing. And I felt really good after watching her, you know? I'm like, oh my God, she's amazing. Like, you don't want to stop listening. You wish the song was longer, all right? And then I read a few of the stupid ass comments. And one individual said, she basically alluded to, oh, she's refreshing because she doesn't have any tattoos and all that other. And then somebody else said, well, she's got makeup on. Somebody else said something along the lines of, yeah, I get it. Something about, people getting tattoos because, excuse me, they want to rebel against their parents. Where did she get that shit from? Where in the hell did she get that from? And I made the comment, some of the comments on this thread have shown me how low we've gone as a society. These ignorant asses don't know that doctors, lawyers, college professors, executives, business owners, they all have tattoos. Not all of them, obviously, but you know what I mean. Like every profession where someone is a big person, they've had tattoos. A lot of them have had tattoos. Just because you don't see them because they wear long shirts all the time doesn't mean they don't have them. So instead of being mesmerized by her voice, we go and jump on the judgment page. Well, at least she's refreshing. She don't have no tattoos or none of that other mess. And somebody else had an issue with her having makeup on. What does that have to do with her talent? What does that have to do with the beauty of her voice? Why are we behaving in such a way that we are below the bar? Somebody said the other day, the bar was set in hell. Right. What is wrong with you that you are studying somebody from head to toe to see if they got tattoos? What is wrong with you? Why would you even fix your face to say something like that? Thankfully, you're not a talent judge, because if you were, you wouldn't see the talent because you're looking for flaws, which everybody has flaws. Someone's outer appearance, tattoo, no tattoos, makeup, no makeup, hairstyle, hair color, none of that has anything to do with who somebody is on the inside. And only a dumbass wouldn't know that. Only somebody brainless would judge someone off of their appearance. You totally missed the boat on the girl's talent, the clarity of her voice, the beauty in her voice, the passion that she sang with, the vibrato in her voice. Totally missed the boat on all of that because you're looking for something else. What else do you need to look for? Sit down, shut your mouth, and open your ears. We still judging off of tattoos? You got to be kidding me. What does that have to do with we worried about who, I'm going there, fuck it, I'm going there. We're worried about who's gay, who's straight, who has tattoos, who doesn't, who wears makeup, who doesn't, whose hair is a natural color and whose isn't, who's short, who's tall, who's fat, who's skinny. Well, if we need to know who's the most judgmental, we could look at the person doing all the judging. What is going wrong in your life to the point where you've got to lower yourself to judge somebody off of their appearance? So I guess if we're going by the same illogical standpoint, since I used to pursue acting, I'm probably the most fake person you'd ever know because I know how to act. That is a talent that has nothing to do with who I am as a person. Just like if somebody was in a movie and they portrayed a murderer and they were real good at it. For example, what's his name? With The Shining. Can't think of his name right now. Do you honestly think he's a Looney Tunes in real life? Because he lost his mind. During the movie of The Shining, he lost his mind. So does that mean in real life he should probably go to a psych ward? No, dummy. That is who he pretended to be. I'm the most authentic person you'll ever know. Yes, I enjoyed acting. I had a lot of fun at it. That doesn't have anything to do with who I am as a person. That is you portraying another person, a character. I just don't get it. Are you that miserable with your life that you got to judge other people? You got to point fingers at other people for things that's none of your business? Tattoos are none of your business. Somebody short, tall, skinny, fat, pimples, no pimples, gray hair, no gray hair, pink, purple, whatever they got going on. That's none of your business. Straight, who's gay, who's straight. That's none of your business. Stop sticking your nose where it doesn't belong. I was so high off of her singing. I could listen to her sing all day. And then I heard I read the comments. And that high just disappeared because of all the snotty little comments and the backhanded comments. Well, she's got makeup on. What does that have to do with her voice? And you wonder why I prefer animals over people, because animals are smarter than people. They don't judge off of your appearance. You feed them, you water them, you play with them, and you give them love. That is all. They don't care what your religion is, whether you wear a head wrap or you don't. You have tattoos or you don't. You could sing or you don't. you're brown or you're white, they don't give a rat's ass. They're smarter than people. I just left the video because I felt so good about how well she did. And then to read the comments, it's like, really? You totally missed the boat if you were tripping off of, and then, and I'm going to address the comment, the asinine comment about, oh, people getting tattoos to make their parents mad. Where in the blue hell did you get that from? Where did you get that from? It can't be because the person enjoys them. It can't be because they enjoy the artistic, perspective of it. It can't be that once you got one, you really liked it, so you wanted more. It can't be that. It has to be something stupid that you wanted to make your parents angry. What? I mean, what? I don't even know what to say to that. It's such a bizarre comment. Most people who have them didn't do it to rebel against their parents. Maybe that person is revealing that they rebelled against their parents. Well, don't put everybody else in that category just because you were in that category. That sounds like projection. That's what that sounds like. That sounds like projection. Everybody's not you, and everybody don't rebel against their parents. So you just revealed that you wanted to rebel against your parents because that's such an off-the-wall comment that doesn't have anything to do with anything. Why are we so low as a society that we can't appreciate something joyful and stay wrapped up in that moment? We can't sit in that and enjoy the peace and let the tears flow or feel the electrical ASMR that goes through your whole body. You get tingles through your body. It feels like electric shocks. Why can't you just enjoy that? And keep your mouth shut. Just be like, oh, wow, this is amazing. This is absolutely amazing. Wow. There's so many feel-good videos out there. And this is an example. This beautiful lady singing this beautiful song with her beautiful voice, and you just had to turn it into something dark and negative and judgmental. I don't give a shit if somebody has so many tattoos you can't see their face. If they've got a beautiful voice, they've got a beautiful voice. What they've done with their skin is none of my business. I wouldn't put tattoos all over my face, but I'm not them and they're not me. People need to learn to stay in their own fucking lane without judging other people. And I knew with the previous mofo that was in charge, I knew that the depression was going to reach an exponential level as a result of the shit that person, those people have done. People's joy was going to be gone. The depression was going to increase. Anxiety was going to increase. Negativity was going to increase. And you're seeing examples of that everywhere. That is the reason why when someone does something really nice and really considerate, it blows your mind because that is not the world we live in anymore. So the good news is there are some people left who don't have a natural mean streak, or they're not looking for something dark and something joyful. They're actually able to not only enjoy joyful things, but they don't mind doing joyful things for other people. And those are the people that stand out. Those are the people that are incredibly special because they're rare. They're rare. I saw a video today, a documentary. It's I forget the guy's name. Tyler or something. Tyler Hall, maybe. I can't remember. But it's a survivor story. If you want me to do a survivor story, it was so powerful. It literally had me in tears. It was so powerful. And it was beautiful. But there were challenges that he had been through in his life prior that made him not want to live anymore. And then he experienced a tragedy that almost destroyed him. But he's come out of it on the other side. And he's kind. He has a kind face. He has organizations that help people who feel the same way he did when he was in school. He wants to give love to people who have never experienced love before. And instead of focusing on the darkness, he's focusing on the light. And he's bringing light to other people. And it brought tears to my eyes because we need people like that. He's a very special person. We need people like that. We need to combat evil with good. So I challenge you to give somebody a compliment this weekend, a genuine compliment. I want you to deliberately look at somebody and I want you to see something about them that you like. It could be their hairstyle. It could be the color of their shirt. It could be their snazzy sneakers they got on. It could be their smile. I want you to compliment them. Stop looking to be judgmental. Stop looking to put somebody under a microscope. Stop it. Stop it. Look for the good and give people compliments, genuine compliments. I like your smile. I like your hair color. It looks great with your skin. I love that shirt you have on. I saw how you helped the elderly lady. You got something off the shelf for her. That was really kind of you. That's what we need to be doing more of. Because the rest of that other stuff is none of your goddamn business. Anyway, it don't have nothing to do with the bills being paid in your house. Put some more love into the world. Stop being nasty. Put some love into the world, some kindness into the world. Go to the pet shop and love on some of the animals that are in there. Give them some lovins. They're in a pet store. They're in a freaking kennel all day until someone picks them up and brings them home. There's a little play area inside there a lot of times. You put a little puppy in there, let him run around, show him some love, and put some happiness into the world. Stop being darkness. That ain't cute.